Yo, Southwest DeKalb, yeah. Panther pride. It's time to rise up. Man, y'all know what time it is.
Greetings, Panthers, and welcome back to another exciting episode of SWD PantherTV. I'm your host, Layla, and here's Marlon and Zoe with our lead story about how the coronavirus has affected us here in Georgia.
Thank you, Layla, and it's Zoe and Marlon with ways to stay safe of corona and how corona has affected people in Georgia. Let's get to it. The most beneficial way to stay safe is to stay at home and do not surround yourself with groups that contain more than 10 people. Also, practice social distancing is also key. If you have to go in public, keep at least 2 arms length of space between people around you. Continue to wash your hands as much as possible.
COVID-19 has affected Georgia in different ways. It has shut down every public school in the state, every non-essential workplace, and restaurants only allow takeouts. Sporting events are also canceled and everyone has to be in their residence by 10 p.m. unless going to work. Thank you, and make sure you take all necessary precautions to stay safe. Back to you, Layla.
As you all know, Governor Kemp has recently announced that we will not be returning to school for the rest of the semester. So let's head over to Devin and DeMonte with how they feel about their senior year ending so abruptly.
Dear class of 2020, you entered the world during 9/11. You graduate during a pandemic. No doubt these events will shape you. You see beyond borders and political parties. You savor the good. You relish healthy lifestyle habits. The celebrations may need to wait.
The fact that we don't get to do none of the fun stuff, but we got to do all the work. What?
The year is not it, bro. It's not the move. Come on.
So far, it's been my favorite year out of high school until all this just happened, which was the coronavirus.
It's not where it could be. Like, it's supposed to be 2020, the best year so far, but so nice you said it twice.
It's kind of sad that we won't be able to experience like a lot of things that the previous years experienced, like senior week, grad night, senior carnival, etc. And for us that pay dues, we don't know for a fact if we're getting our money back for that.
Because we worked so hard for all these 4 years for something to be taken away from us.
No more school, no more prom. We don't know if we graduate.
We still have yet to know if we're having a graduation ceremony, which is eating a lot of us up because that's all we really waited our 4 years for. We just wanted to enjoy ourselves and enjoy our senior year, and we'll never get that experience again.
Senior year win.
Nothing's set in stone yet. We're just going to try to keep a good spirit about it and hope for the best. You know, we always have each other, Panther pride. So we're going to try to keep our head up and not be down about it.
With spring break being right around the corner, here's CJ and Earl with fun things to do inside for spring break.
Put your right hand on top. Yeah, throw it up.
Being stuck at home brings out the funny side of some people. Here's Devarian with some funny family quarantine videos.
Here's your check whenever you're ready.
I'm actually ready now. I'm in kind of a hurry. Thank you.
We don't take cash.
That's right. I forgot. My bad. Let's see how much it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that should cover it. And then I've got your tip right here. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Here's Aaron and Sydney with Today in History.
On April 3rd, 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. gave his I've Been to the Mountaintop speech. Less than 24 hours later, King was assassinated by James Earl Ray. King had come to Memphis 2 times before to give an aid to Memphis sanitation workers' strike. On March 18th, he spoke at a rally before 15,000 people and vowed to return the following week to lead a march. James Lofton and King led a march on March 28th, which erupted in violence and was immediately called off. Against the advice of his colleagues in the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, King returned to Memphis on April 3rd, seeking to restore nonviolence back into the movement in Memphis. In his final speech, King revealed that he was not afraid to die.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Here's Anaya and Kelvin with the sports.
As COVID-19, a strain of the coronavirus has spread around the globe in recent months, tournaments, games, and other sporting events have been canceled, while others have been modified. The most recent big news? The Tokyo Olympics have been officially postponed until 2021. The NBA season was suspended, and the NCAA canceled all remaining spring and winter championships, including the men and women's basketball tournaments. MLB canceled the remainder of spring training, and opening day has been delayed for at least 2 weeks. The NHL has also suspended play in golf's first major tournament of the year. The Masters has been postponed. The Boston Marathon will delay its race until September 14th. The London Marathon has been postponed from April 26th to October 4th, and the 2020 Invictus Games have been postponed as well. That's all, Panthers. Back to you, Layla.
Let's head on over to Gerald with the weather.
Thanks, Layla. Friday will be sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 51. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 53. Sunday will also be partly cloudy with a high of 78 and a low of 55. Monday, there will be a 40% chance of rain with a high of 75 and a low of 62. Tuesday, there will be a 50% chance of rain with a high of 75 and a low of 66. Wednesday, there will be another 40% chance of rain with a high of 82 and a low of 66. And lastly, Thursday, there will be a 40% chance of rain with a high of 75 and a low of 57. Enjoy your spring break, Panthers. Now back to you, Layla.
Being at home, you can get distracted very easily. Here's Jaden and Isaiah with how to stay focused on your work at home.
Having trouble staying focused at home? Here are a few steps to help you focus and interact with your schoolwork. Step 1. Try and start the day fresh, like eating breakfast. Breakfast will boost your metabolism and it betters your concentration. Step 2. Getting organized. Getting organized can help you know what comes first, and it also saves you time when you need to have notes and materials prepared for school. Step 3. Make sure you take a break. Taking a break can put you back on track. Given a few relaxing minutes can bring up new or better ideas. Thanks for tuning in, Panthers.
Join me in wishing our Panthers a happy, happy birthday.
Yeah. Today is your birthday, it's all about you. Today is your birthday, go and act a fool. Today is your birthday, what you gonna do? I'm gonna celebrate all day. Me too. Today is your birthday, it's all about you. Today is your birthday, go and act a fool. Today is your birthday, what you gonna do? I'm gonna celebrate all day. Me too. Today is my birthday, what you gonna get me? I'm headed to the club, baby, come party with me.
Thanks for watching SWD Panther TV. I'm your host, Layla Horton, signing off. Tune in next week and remember to embrace the good traditions. Stay safe, Panthers. We are Southwest DeKalb.
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel.